What's going on, guys? Now, recently there has been some crazy new advancements in the AI space. And Google has now came up with a bunch of new updates, and the one that is getting the most traction is Veo 3. Now, if you don't know what Veo 3 is, or if you didn't know what Veo 2 is, it's essentially their video generation model, which combines the best of all their models into one. Now, AI has been pushing the limits with graphic design, video generation, OpenAI's Sora, OpenAI's GPT-4o image generation. And guys, what a time to be alive, because if you are someone that is in this space, you can leverage this technology to your advantage. Let's say you run a business. Before, you would have to hire a creative agency or a video production team or editor to actually do all this stuff and pay thousands of dollars for and tons of time. Well, now you can do all of this with AI. Now, there are some best practices and tips and different ways you want to go about it to get the best results. And that is what we're going to be covering in today's video on Google's Veo 3. All right, guys, so all links I cover in today's video will be linked in the description down below. Just to quickly go over the pricing of Google's new Veo, it is not definitely the cheapest subscription that you can get out there. As you can see, there is a couple different tiers. You're going to need Google AI Ultra to use Veo 3. To use Veo 2, you can use Google AI Pro. So if you don't want to spend $150 or $130 on Google AI Ultra, then I would definitely check out the Pro version. You can get started at $0 for the first month, and then it's $19 a month. For Google AI Ultra, it is $124.99 every single month for the first 3 months. And then after that, it goes up to $250 per month. And this is US dollars. Now, you do also get a few extra things like some storage, YouTube Premium, Gemini and Chrome. The main thing that we want here, of course, is Veo 3, which is in their Flow tool. There's Whisk right here, higher limits, Notebook LM, higher limits, and then the Gemini app with 2.5 Pro Deep Think that you'll get as well. If you guys want me to cover more different features from AI Ultra, let me know and I will do videos on them. And I will link down below to Google's blog post, which I would definitely recommend checking out, and check out some of their videos on Veo, because it will give you a good sense of kind of some of the creations that you can make with this. Like here is one right here.
Might. And she commands your awe. With every breaking light, this ocean, it's a force, a wild.
Right, so as you can see, it not only just has really realistic video, it has sound and voice and audio that is very realistic as well. So this is something like we've never seen before. All right, so like I mentioned, all these links will be down below. I'm not going to spend too much time going over that now. I just want to dive in and actually show you some practical use cases on how to use Veo. Now, one of the reasons I'm actually recording this video is because I was using Veo myself for our business to create some new ad creative. We've used different AI tools in the past, AI UGC creators, whatever the case may be, to create these ads. But now with Veo, I'm very excited. So I'll show you guys a few different things as I'm actually going about and building this out. So once you sign up for Veo, you can access it in two main locations from what I've been able to see. In Google Gemini right here. So if we're in Gemini, you can see I'm an Ultra account right here. And you can see we have deep research and we have video right here. So generate video. But we're going to use it in Labs.Google right here, right? This is where we're going to want to use it, Labs.Google. Now, once you do this, you could go ahead and create a new project. I'm just going to go ahead and use this existing project I have, and I'll kind of go about showing you how I've been creating these videos right here. But as you'll see, just to catch you guys up to speed, what I have done, we got two images or two videos right here. I'll play this one. Okay, so just kind of a distressed man right here, phone's ringing, etc. Here, we're not going to use these ones. These ones were bad. I'm just going to go up here. You can delete these like so. Okay, because sometimes it still isn't perfect. You may have to try a few different times, tweak the prompts, and I'll go over that as well and show you guys what has been working for myself. But here is another one.
Our AI appointment setting business is currently booking over 12,000 qualified appointments for solar companies, HVAC contractors, and marketing agencies every single month. Our AI appointment setting business is currently...
Okay, so you can do a talking head like that.
These appointments generate millions of dollars in solar installations, HVAC replacements, and new agency clients for over 300 businesses every month.
Something like that as well. and it will show you the prompts right here. So I'll show you a few different ways that I've been generating prompts. And yeah, so let's actually go into generating some videos right here. So as you can see, I have a few different scenes generated. So I'm actually going to go to this one right here, and I'm going to add it to our scene. What this is going to do is take us to the scene builder. So here we'll show all the scenes that we generate. And then if you go to scene builder, you can see the different scenes that you add. So you can add scenes like how I just showed you. You can also click this plus button, and then you can either jump to, so you can extend. And just to quickly show you too, I'll leave this video as well in the description down below. This video right here by Google really explains kind of some of these features within the scene builder and whatnot. I'm going to go over them as well, but I'll leave this link down below so you can check that out. But what I've been actually doing is using Claude right here to help me with the scenes and the prompts. So just to give you a sense of what some of these things do. So ingredients to videos, this will be good for character consistency. So you can use location consistency, object consistency. All right, so what that is, ingredients to video. So if you click down here on this drop down, you'll see we have text to video, which is standard text to video, frames to video, and then ingredients to video. So if I click ingredients to video, you can select different ingredients. Like I could select this gentleman right here, and it's going to keep that gentleman consistent in our new generation. Hope that makes sense. Same sort of thing here. We could actually go ahead and click on generate an image, and we could generate an image using Google Gemini to actually, use in our video. Okay. Same sort of thing too. We can actually upload images as well. Okay. So pretty powerful stuff. And not only that, we can add multiple different ones. So if I wanted to add this gentleman here, and I wanted to upload an image, let's say like a coffee mug or a product placement, whatever, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to have a different scene or whatever the case may be. So very powerful stuff. Now we also have camera controls within this scene builder, right? So if I go ahead and click on frames to video right here, you'll see we got a couple different options. So generate a video with text and frames. You can actually click this to add, an image or upload something or whatever the case may be. But then we can also click this camera icon here, and you'll see we got a few different options. So you can dolly in, dolly out, jib down, jib up, orbit left, orbit right, pan left. You get the point. Static, tilt, truck. All right, so pretty powerful stuff. So instead of describing those camera moves in text, you can just use those video controls right there for more precise control. And then the jump feature. So this uses Gemini to understand how the previous clip ended and will seamlessly generate next clips in sequence. So this is great. I've also had some issues sometimes with it not looking the best when it jumps and whatnot, but you can definitely use this and get some really good quality output. So that is right here. So jump to, and then you could also extend. So let's say I wanted to extend this clip right here. We could do so as well. And within the scene builder, it works sort of like a video editor. So if I went over here, I wanted to add this one right here. So now we have two scenes. I could click here to arrange. I could move this one over to the left, and then boom, click done. Now, the one thing that's kind of annoying is a lot of times, for me at least, I don't know if it's just whatever, my situation, or if it's something wrong with VO here, but within the scene builder, lots of times I don't hear sound, which is kind of annoying. You would sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I sometimes have issues with hearing sound, which is kind of annoying. Let me know if you guys have that issue too. Now also too, if you come over here and hover over the plus button, you'll see you're able to save the frame as an asset. So if you wanted to save this guy right here and then use him in other clips, you can do so. Also too, you can come over here and I can actually drag this down a bit so I can actually trim the clips right here. So just like you would with a video editor. Now what I did just to get some of this information is I just took the transcript right here of this video from Google. So I just went to show transcript, copy this transcript right here, and then I plugged it into Claude. I gave Claude a lot of context right here about what type of, scripts I want and everything. Like this is a project I have surrounding our offer. So I would do something like this, whether you're using ChatGPT, Claude, whatever the case may be, give it a lot of context about whatever type of, prompts you're going to be wanting to generate for your videos. And this will really help you guys get better prompt outputs. So here is the prompt I'm currently on. So scene 3. So this is the prompt that we want. I'm just going to copy this. Now you do got to be careful when you're prompting, and you may like, there's not one personally, at least as of now, this is like a newer technology. There's not one solid way that I've found yet. I'm still testing on how to get like a surefire, output every single time. So you may have to tweak. There's not a set in stone way. For example, if I paste this prompt in right here, this prompt says speak. I'm going to change this to speaker. Sometimes you got to play around with this because sometimes it may put subtitles in like as text, which I don't like. And sometimes it won't generate voice or generate sound at all, which is really annoying. Just to give you some context on what this prompt says, it says speaker, but here's what's funny. This success isn't just from clever marketing. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our AI agents working 24/7 behind the scenes. Now here it says character must say these words while speaking to the camera, and then ingredients, business executive plus office environment, camera, medium close up, slight lean forward, use camera control chip. So we could actually do that. And then lighting, so nighttime, landscape visible through windows, same professional interior lighting. And then expression, showing smile, sharing a secret. So I'm actually going to change some of this here. Okay, so I'm actually just going to remove this camera part right here. And I'm actually just going to use ingredients. I'm not going to bother with the camera control for now. And we're just going to use our same guy right here. Now, one thing you're going to need to do, and this is something that I always forget and I'll end up wasting tokens, just so you know, each generation is about 100 tokens and you get about 12,500, I believe, when you sign up. You can add AI credits too. So to add AI credits, it is 2,500 credits for 33 bucks Canadian, 5,000 credits for 67 Canadian, and then 20,000 credits for 269 Canadian. And guys, if you're in Canada or a different country or anything like that, guys, I'm in Canada, and right now you're only supposed to be able to use this for a USA account or whatnot. So you could actually go, if you have a personal account, you could actually change the location to USA, which is what I did, and then you should be able to access this. If you're having some issues, throw on a VPN, put it to Texas or wherever, and then you should be good to go. And if you're still having issues, just ask Perplexity or ChatGPT on how to help you do that. At the moment, I didn't do it on my actual business G Suite account. I only did it on my personal account. It's a lot easier to change the location on a personal one. But you're going to have to click this settings gear right here. And you're going to see, you're going to want to change the quality to highest quality. This is the one that includes experimental audio. And this is with VO3. If you're using this, it's only VO2. So you don't want to be using VO2. Now you will see you're able to change how many outputs you get per prompt. So I've just been keeping it on 2 just to give me a bit of, options. You could do 4 or you could do 1. It's just going to cost you more or less credits. All right, so now I'm happy with the prompt. We're going to go ahead and click on generate, and boom, you can see here that our scene has started to generate. It's at 2% right now. And the one thing is it does take a little bit of time. It's not super long or anything. I'd say each scene, at least for me, has taken about 1.5 to 2 minutes ish. All right, so here is the annoying part. This is why prompting is so key, and you may have to tweak it. As you can see here, we're getting some text here and there is literally no sound. So I'm going to try this again. Okay, this time I'm just going to say man speaking and then giving this exact same quote right here. And I'm going to add him as an ingredient. See, I always do this. Once again, make sure you put quality to highest quality. It's kind of annoying how they don't auto default have it there. So yeah, no one really wants VO2. Okay, so let's add this to the scene here. Let's do ingredients. Let's make sure we got our guy, and then let's go to his settings and make sure we put our quality to VO3 highest. And now it's very simple prompts. Sometimes it's best not to overcomplicate things. See, it just changed back to VO3, which is annoying. Let's go ahead and do this again, or VO2, I should say. Okay, so from asking Perplexity, it seems that, many people are encountering this issue where VO3 loses audio. Now, what Perplexity is saying here is that the ingredients to video feature in Flow is not fully compatible with VO3 yet. When you attempt to use this feature, Flow often auto switches from VO3 to VO2 behind the scenes, even if you select VO3 in the interface. And of course, VO2 does not support audio output. So apparently there's some scene builder limitations. Okay, so here's actually a diagram of Flow's capabilities. So you can see here that with VO2, you can pretty much do everything except ingredients to video. Actually, that's VO2 fast, VO2 quality. You can get all this. And then with VO3, you can only do text to video, frames to video for the first with sound effects. Okay, so you can only do sound effects with frames to video. With speech, you can really only do text to video. So that's good to note. Jump to, you can use it, but yeah, so we're gonna only want to use text to video. So what I would probably suggest in this case is to really prompt if you want character consistency, like you tell your AI like Claude or whatever, to try to describe the character and keep character consistency within the prompts. All right, so here I'm telling Claude, I just found out VO3 only works for speech with text to video. So if we want to maintain character consistency for certain scenes, not that we always need it, then we want to describe the character thoroughly and the sound of their voice, etc. if needed. Okay, so now I got my updated prompts. Let's go ahead and grab this one here. And actually a side note too, if you just generate in Gemini right here, you should be good to go since this is just text to video. So you're going to get sound as we can see right here.
Wonderfully. But here's what's funny, Max. This success isn't just from clever marketing. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly,
But here's what's funny. So be careful when you're writing text too. You may not want to do these dashes and stuff because it could screw it up here. And you're going to want to be careful too because this may not be able to be said within 8 seconds. These clips are only 8 seconds, so keep that in mind. So here I'm just letting Claude know, don't do stuff like this right here with the dash or anything like that since AI model could mess up. And keep in mind, 8 seconds is the max. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this scene 3 prompt and we're just going to use the flow builder right here, but I'm just going to do text to video, make sure we're using the highest quality, which is VO3. And then boom, we're going to be generating that right there. At the same time, I'm going to go ahead and try scene 4. So I'm grabbing this right here and I'm pasting it in. Okay, so now we have 4 generations going for, well, 2 scenes. Let's see how these turn out. Okay, so now we got a couple videos. Let's go ahead and play some of these.
But here's what's funny. This success isn't just from clever marketing. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our... But here's what's funny. This success isn't just from clever marketing. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our agents. But
all right, so it cuts out there, so I'd want to actually shorten the sentence.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar with highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar.
Okay, so this is a bit better. We could actually chop this up. So what I would always recommend now that I'm doing this is to really chop things up into smaller bit-size scenes.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar with highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar, families needing agents.
Okay, so we can finish off at solar, and then when we get to families needing HVAC products and whatnot, we'd want to do a separate scene for that, and then a separate scene for agency owners. All right, so now I'm saying to Claude, great, but the only thing is many of the sentences are getting broken up and not completing since it's only 8 seconds. So we want to chop up the scenes and have them into multiple ones so that we can always get the sentence to complete. Example, this one cuts off here, and I showed where scene number 3 cuts off. And then this one cuts off here, and I showed where scene number 4 cuts off after solar. So hopefully it will adjust these prompts accordingly. Okay, and boom, now we have our prompts done. So you can see here that it's cutting some of this up.
But here's what's funny. This success isn't just from clever marketing. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our agents.
So I'm actually going to try this one right here. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our AI agents right here. Because we may not have to generate the first one since we do have these guys saying the same thing, but we'll see how it looks based on these being different ones. Okay, I'm also going to do the next one right here, which is these AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar. And then we're going to try this one here, which is with highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar, families needing HVAC work, and businesses seeking marketing help. Okay, so now we have 6 generating at once, 3 different scenes, and let's see how these turn out. Okay, so the cool thing is it actually is really good with character consistency if you prompt it right. As you can see, this is literally just a text to video prompt right here.
But here's what's funny.
And this is a completely different one right here.
The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our AI agents working 24/7 behind the scenes.
And you can see his voice actually sounds very similar too. So we could actually use these two clips. That works fine.
The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our AI agents working 24/7 behind the scenes.
So I don't really like that sound in the background, so I would stick to this one. All right, let's check out these other generations.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar.
It's actually not bad, but I just don't like the subtitles there.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar.
Okay, I don't like the female voice. It's too much of a switch up.
With highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar, families needing HVAC work, and businesses seeking marketing help. With highly qualified...
Now, the one thing I would probably actually tell the prompts to stop doing so much is the text, just because it's not the best at all this text and stuff like that. It just starts to look too much like AI because it's actually not getting the text right. All right, so here I'm saying let's make sure we're not getting subtitles. Let's also minimize text in the video since it doesn't get it right, like all the numbers and stuff in the calendar tech prompts. Okay, so I'm actually going to redo these last two videos right here. So I'm going to do this one. We're on VO3, boom. Now I'm also going to do this one. So with highly qualified homeowners, I'm also going to do the next one here. The good thing I like about this is you can like batch them up. So we could do a bunch right here. Once you kind of got the prompts down, and you work through that process, you should be able to do quite a bit. Now, you may have to tweak as you go, so don't do too many, because maybe if you come up with a roadblock and then maybe a bunch of videos are incorrect. So I'm just going to do one more here, and then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these generations now that they're all done.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar.
Okay, so not bad. For some reason, we're using a female voice again, which I like female voices. Obviously, they're actually really good for marketing. But when we're trying to keep consistency here, it's kind of annoying.
With highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar, families needing HVAC work, and businesses seeking marketing.
With highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar, families needing HVAC.
So if you run a solar company, HVAC business, or marketing agency above 10K per month. So if you run a solar company, HVAC business, or marketing agency above 10K per month,
I'll guarantee our AI agents outperform your best human appointment setter at 1/10 the cost. I'll guarantee our AI agents outperform your best human appointment setter at 1/10 the cost. If they don't outperform, you literally don't pay a single cent, and I'll send you $1,000 on top just for wasting your time. If they don't outperform, you literally don't pay a single cent, and I'll send you $1,000 on top just for wasting your time.
Okay, these are actually both pretty good. This guy's a bit, actually, yeah, these are all good. So what I could do now is go into Scene Builder here, and actually, like, obviously we're not done here, but this is actually where we could start building out our ad. So I'm going to go ahead and delete some of the ones that I don't like for sure, because there is a lot of videos and we want to maintain organization here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together. I'm going to add this to our scene right here. I think it would be nice if you could simply just add another scene right here from the builder, but I think we have to go back here. I'm going to add this one to scene. I'm going to add this one. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and download this entire video now. So we got all of our scenes in here. It's not fully done, and I didn't edit it yet. I would probably go about editing this in an actual editing software, whether it's CapCut or Premiere Pro, just because I'm finding when you're adding all these different scenes, it may be a little bit slower here. Plus, like I said, I don't have sound in the scene builder for some reason, so it's really just no point in editing in here. Okay, so video has been exported. Let's go ahead and download this bad boy. Okay, so this is actually annoying. I don't know if this is just me or maybe this is just a limitation, but if you just download it from the scene builder, it seems like It's not having sound for me. So I guess I would have to actually individually download these, add them to my Premiere, and then edit them and do it a bit like that. So I'm going to have to do that. All right, guys, so I'm not done this ad, and it's definitely not perfect. You know, I maybe spend a bit more time changing out some of the scenes, making it a bit more consistent. And we had a few hiccups throughout the process. So if I was to do this over again, it would take me a lot quicker. But this is a minute-long video, and I maybe spent a couple hours on this. So let's go ahead and play this, and you can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think.
Our AI appointment setting business is currently booking over 12,000 qualified appointments for solar companies, HVAC contractors, and marketing agencies every single month.
These appointments generate millions of dollars in solar installations, HVAC replacements, and new agency clients for over 300 businesses every month.
But here's what's funny. This success isn't just from clever marketing. The real reason these businesses scale so quickly is our AI agents working 24/7 behind the scenes.
These AI agents silently book appointments directly into your calendar.
With highly qualified homeowners ready to buy solar, families needing HVAC work, and businesses seeking marketing help.
So if you run a solar company, HVAC business, or marketing agency above 10K per month,
I'll guarantee our AI agents outperform your best human appointment setter at 1/10 the cost.
if they don't outperform, you literally don't pay a single cent, and I'll send you $1,000 on top just for wasting your time.
All right, guys, so that is a pretty powerful ad. I mean, it's only been a minute. I would probably make it double the length at least, throw in some case studies, etc. But I think you guys get the point here. This is some pretty powerful stuff. And of course, you know, I would have spent a bit more time on this in a real life situation. I'm just showing you guys this for the video here, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You know, there is a realm of possibilities with these things. We're really just scratching the surface in this video. And guys, we have just begun the AI gold rush. We are just getting started. We're not even actually getting started right now. There's so many people who don't really know what's going on. The world is not really seeing this. I mean, they're seeing these little hype things getting posted on Instagram or this or that. But if you are someone that's actually dedicating your time to learning these skills, like these are actual skills, these are the most important things you could actually be learning right now, how to leverage AI, because that's the way you can make money. If you're a business owner, you need to be either paying someone to do this for you or doing it yourself or doing both, right? But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below about this video, as well as about Veo 3. Let me know if you tried it yet, if you're planning on trying it, you know, if you think maybe it's too expensive. I really don't think it's too expensive, especially for the first 3 months. After that, like $250 a month, yeah, it's kind of pricey. But if you're a business, this is going to save you tons of money. Especially if you're running ads, this is going to be completely game changing. Yeah, guys, if you've been wondering where I've been, I've just really been focused on the business side of things the last couple months. So just so you guys know, I am planning on uploading a lot more consistently back here on YouTube. So let me know in the comments down below what type of videos you want to see. This one is definitely a bit more practical. I wanted to give you some practical advice so you guys aren't just seeing this AI tool. You know, a lot of people are making videos like, hey, here's this AI tool. But I want to show you guys how you can actually use it to do something that can actually potentially make you a lot of money. Because I've been using AI the last couple months and really just for a long time, actually the last couple of years, to just sustain a living and grow our business and grow our clients' businesses. So I can promise you it's 100% possible, and I'm doing it every single day. And there's also a lot of other people doing it, and maybe some of you watching this are already doing it as well. Maybe you're running an AI agency, or maybe you're leveraging AI in your business. So the possibilities are really endless. There is a gold rush going on right now, so start grabbing your shovels, guys, and start digging, because this stuff is just starting to heat up. Imagine where we're going to be in 6 months, a year down the line. There's going to be I expect like in a year from now, maybe even sooner, there's going to be full movies, full cartoons, full TV shows generated just from AI. Other than that, guys, hope you got some value from this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, because we upload videos on AI a lot. Sometimes we're going to do more technical videos. Sometimes we're going to do more development, AI coding, or practical videos showing you guys how to actually start an AI agency if that's something you're interested in. And I got a lot of cool stuff planned for you guys on the way. So other than that, guys, I'm going to leave it off there. This video has been a lot longer than expected. By the way, guys, if you're just new to this channel, you don't know who I am, I run executivestride.com. So you can go ahead, check out that website. check out what we actually do. If you want help implementing AI solutions into your business, or if you want help actually starting an AI agency, you can go ahead, book a call at executivestroud.com/apply, or simply just give our AI agent a call. Give it a call for yourself. Try out some of our AI agents. So you can call +1 786 228 7953. That's +1 786 228 7953. Give our AI agent a call for free. Try it out yourself. Book a call with myself and my team, and we can see if we can develop a custom growth AI solution for you. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and as always, guys, accelerate your stride. Take care, guys.